after today, I expect his emails to be blowing up. But here we go.
This is why I should become an esports agent. You know, I should be that guy's agent. Yo, iDom, hold on at me after this, bro. We need to talk. Get yourself sponsored. But who needs a sponsor when you're this far? Off his own back, up against America, the world's #1. It's an East Coast throwdown right now.
And if Punk wins this, he'll be the first #1 seed to make it into a grand finals in Street Fighter V Capcom Cup history.
Never happens, right? And it's all set up for him to succeed. This is a guy who he's been gatekeeping, dominating against. It's not been going well. Okay, and it's a Laura pick, which is interesting, Logan, because when we spoke to iDom earlier, he said he's probably going to go Poison for this match. But he's gone Laura. Starting bad here, starting well for Punk.
Nice little staggered strings that
catches
confirmed to be expected from Punk. The last hit of the Muchin gets the stun. Is it going to be a perfect? It is. He spends the bar. And that is a big statement from Punk in the opening round of this set.
How many times has he been at that final hurdle of the big event, the really big, like the EVOs, the Capcom Cups, not being able to close it out? Is this Punk's time? Or can iDom do something about it? Oh, the chance he grips him up. Punk was ready.
He wants to get that place in the record books as the greatest Street Fighter V player of all time. You need a Capcom Cup on your resume for that. There's the sweep interruption.
And he catches him
not
with the
crashing short, Fino. Of course, there was a lot of data to extract in the set against Phenom earlier, but these two play each other quite frequently in terms of regional tournaments. There's the jab interruption, counter hit conversions.
One activation, can't make a mistake now. One hit away from dying. The neutral jump could have been punished. Punk wasn't ready. Overhead could tip him out here, and that's exactly what he's gone to do. How ready was Punk to close that out once he saw that overhead hit? Straight into the Gorin Kim, would have been into a critical art. It hit anyway. iDom didn't have an answer for it, and it's a very solid first game. Now iDom's got a very serious decision to make, hasn't he, Logan?
Is he going to go back to character select and switch out?
Well, I think we saw it work for Phenom, although he left it a little later than iDom has. And, you know, he knows he can play Laura against most KAARINs who aren't ready. He beat two of the best KAARINs in the world on his way to this winner's side position in the form of Mago and, of course, Phenom. But now here he is up against Punk, and you can see straight away he's not even going to bother wasting his time with it. It's going to be Poison. One of the main reasons why he's picked up Poison and tried to, like, master her craft is the KAARIN matchup. When the KAARIN knows that match, it's just so uphill.
We've seen Lucia this weekend. We haven't seen E Honda. This is the first time we'll see Poison.
The crowd seems to like that. They want to see a little bit of Poison, but it's going to be a big ask to get the victory here. And we've seen how well Punk deals with matchups that are keep-out based. We saw what happened to Zenith in that top 32 match. It was very difficult.
Punk with a perfect record this season against iDom in the East Coast Throwdown. And
this is where she struggles. This is where she really
attack
struggles.
as well.
Started well, but it doesn't matter. You need it to go your way in too many different ways. Punk is running a train on iDom right now. Doesn't spend a meter, didn't think it would kill. And he does kill in the end anyway. Punk with all the right reads. Halfway there. Okay, this time he's closer with the back crouch medium punch to the plus frames. That does a ton of chip. He needs to keep her out.
Yeah, one of the hindrances of Poison is the fact that that whip does have a hurt box on recovery as well. And Punk's going to be spacing that out.
Wow, don't like it went in front, then went behind. Okay, nice. Gets himself out of the corner with that as well. Actually trying to dash forward. Oh, Punk gets a back throw. That's a big positional advantage. Jumps in. Oh, Punk legs fly. He doesn't want to let one round go. Press the button at the wrong time. Is this round running away from iDom now?
He's got the 2 bars that he needs to close it out.
Is he going to spend it?
Chips there.
Yeah, he's going to spend it. Yeah, great choice. Great choice. Just secure that round straight away. Punk had way too much resources there to close it out. It's his first round of the set. The Poison pick looking okay at the moment. Nice. Good jump timing there from Punk for the recovery of that button. View Rush is in the corner. This is where he doesn't want to be. Trying desperately to get out, and Punk lets fly again. 2 times he's bet big just to keep that positional advantage. Activation here from iDom. Chipping away. Look at that great help. I'm happy to play neutral. Oh, he gets that crouch fierce, gets hit though. Nice conversion from a mile away there from iDom. He's got the life lead now. Sticks out the second part of the V-trigger. Oh, what are you saying? Tried to empty jump crouch medium, but something that iDom's clearly seen before. Using the stand medium to reduce the hurt box and hit overwards. And then converting. Beautiful play there from iDom. He ties it up.
That is the first game that he has taken off of Punk in a top 8 this year. Lost 3-0 straight in this very matchup. In fact, picked Poison against him at first attack. On Punk's sensational losers run there.
Fascinating stat there about that, Logan. How big and important is that? I wonder if iDom was even aware of that. What a jump in from Punk, though, as a rounder was looking good for iDom. Slowly starts to slip away again, and this is the problem with a character like this.
Takes the sweep, doesn't want the scaled stun. He wanted that one-hit stun, but now iDom has taken that opening. Juggle.
Just missed. Punk trying to find a way in.
Punk looking for that swift punish.
Oh, trying to jump in. Already.
Tenko.
Looking to close this out. Ton of great health. Oh! That's gonna hurt! Is it enough? Oh!
The damage in that V-trigger one!
What a bet from iDom!
Yeah, that backdash only -2 now, but he threw out that slow normal.
He knew she was gonna try and do something straight after the backdash. Maybe another wrecker.
Great range on those rip normals from Poison. Really took the most of it. Her conversions of it are amazing as well when she's in V-trigger.
Yeah, this is where KAARIN really gets frustrated because, you know, she can't play her usual dominating Fitzy game against these characters. But when she gets you in the corner, she does make it count. He wakes up with a button again, and he pays under a reversal. We are going to 2-1 iDom. Is he gonna banish his demon?
And this crowd is definitely getting behind iDom.
Oh my days, and the crowd goes wild. Everybody loves an underdog. iDom has picked Poison, and he has gone into a 2-1 lead, and Punk has got a decision to make here. He's got to decide how he approaches this matchup.
Straight back in with the rematch. Yeah, great conversion there. Just imposing himself. The fact that he checked the dash as well, it's a big statement to make there. He gets the punish.
Knockdown, gonna switch sides now. Stay there, try to back throw.
Unactivated V-trigger that early in the round just shows you how bad the round started out for him.
Yeah, no V-skills either, just got it straight from getting his head bust. Can convert that. No, doesn't link. Gets a counter hit, doesn't work.
Range on that low forward, and here we go. This is the situation you don't want to be in. I'm just backing off because once she gets at that range, even though he's in the corner, Poison can just interrupt.
And what's her comeback mechanic when you're back in neutral, right? Her whole game is you trying to get into her, but when you've got a life lead like that and she's got all the resources, it kind of nullifies the character that she is.
She really needs to just catch you at that mid-range with something buffered into the V-trigger with a couple of bars.
Great adjustment.
Clicking for about 40%.
Great job.
That choice from Punk to back off was definitely the right one. And now he's got the corner again. In the throw loop. Really he catches him reaching, and there's the stun. What a horrible situation to be in. He isn't going to be able to get the kill.
I was going to ask again, has Punk been behind at all this weekend? Because he was 2-1 there. I think that's a rare position. That might be the first time he's been 2-1 down, and clearly he's dealt with it well. Smile on his face. The smile of the #1 seed. Looking to make history here.
Problem X is the only person I can see he's actually
that was
lost the
3-2,
game
right?
I don't know if he was down against him. I can't remember.
Problem was down, actually, if I remember. Yeah. To the wire, that man. Just like this one.
Here we go, another final game. Looking for the biggest of whiff punishes. That was sick.
This is where he has really made it count. In the corner against this character who has hardly any resources.
Choosing to interrupt with a jab. I like that. It's got good range on that crouching light punch.
Missed, he tried to, and he gets the punish as well off the whiff. Counter hits the button. This is too solid here from Punk. He moves into set point here versus iDom. He's brought it all the way back, Logan.
Yeah, Punk is just operating he's operating at ranges where he's outside of the whip normals, and when he gets inside, it's really making it pay big. Jump in. How often do you see Punk jump in?
Yes, it's vital in this matchup. This catches iDom out. It's a good sequence here.
That is rarer than you find around the drinks at the farm. Here we go.
Yes, a meteorology. Oh, he's got to jump in again on the button, and he's put her in the corner. Double bonus for Punk.
There's the meaty and the activation.
Trying to finish this off. That will be it.
iDom with a valiant performance, but Punk takes his place, and you can see how much it means to him. He books his place in grand finals, the first #1 seed in Street Fighter 5 history to get that far. Still has a job to do for that $250,000 first prize and that beautiful Capcom Cup. But he has done a very big part of it. Who can beat Punk twice in a grand finals to reset?
I'll tell you what, when you look back at this Capcom Cup and Capcom Cups prior to this one, the bottom half of the bracket in that top 32 is kind of like echoed what we usually see in a Capcom Cup. Tons of upsets, tons of unexpected results, tons of people banishing demons, and everyone's prediction going completely out of the water. In this top side, though, however, Punk has really kept things going to script, which is very rare at a Capcom Cup. He's now grand finals winner side, and I have to say, I hate to spoil the show, guys, but I don't see how anyone's going to stop this kid now he's winner side in grand final.
It will be an incredible performance. You see Punk opening up the first round with a perfect, really stating his case, stamping his authority on this matchup, pulling into the lead, and he forces iDom to switch to poison. It looked like a bad start, but you see iDom with a good interruption. Himself in the corner, closes out with a CA.
Yeah, no, iDom, that Laura pick, you got to wonder if he hadn't done that to start.
Look at the damage off that V-trigger combo.
Well, you see the tiny little walk forward he has to do there to make that link? He did that earlier with the EX, but it missed. Yeah, and that was actually such a vital moment in that set. Little things like that, I think iDom will be wanting addressed in the new season for his character, Poison.
Punk started turning it around, and he really made it count when he got in. That was another great interruption from iDom, but Punk, when he started getting in, was able to make it count. Yeah, iDom wins this second one and takes the lead for the first time. So you have to be, you have to feel confident when you start making Punk reversal. Yeah,
you see that? He tried to walk forward. That was a massive turning point. That was a comeback and a ton of damage left on the table for that first round to Punk, and it actually put Punk at a set point.
There's the meaty activation, and that's just a horrible situation to be in. He made him guess in that corner. I mean, you don't see all the number of times that he got shimmied, but there was a fair few. And Punk is just so, he said it in the winners semis, he's so good at making people guess wrong.
So good.
And putting you in that situation.
Putting you in the situation
where you have to guess.
So good at that.
And that's the real strength of KAARIN. She does great damage,